Now, I am not in the manosphere because it's a very toxic place, but lately I have been looking at a few people. One is Red Supreme, TV1, whatever. He's a dust mite. So, I've been in two lives and I was listening to what he was saying. And what really gets me is his followers are the very definition of a simp because they literally believe what this man is saying. And to me, what he is telling them, it's going to lead them to being alone, destitute, and dying by themselves. It's amazing to hear what people will say for Cash App because every now and then he'll throw it out there, hit his Cash App. I mean, he's pandering to a bunch of dust bunnies who don't have two nickels that can wave from afar at each other. But he has a lot to say about Taz exclusives. I listen to him from time to time, and he brings up some good points. He has some great things on history, and no matter how it may look and how people want to believe history either from the white side or the black side, he literally brings up articles and newspapers from way back when and tells the truth about situations. So that's one person that Red talks about. And then another person is Nyla, and her channel is Nyla Says, and also Cynthia G. I mean, I think everybody talks about her. They can't stand her for whatever reason. You know what they say about people who can't handle the truth. But back to this dust mite. He basically was in here capping so hard, and these dudes were actually believing this bullshit. And I just wanted you to hear it so you could hear the absolute and total whole fuckery of it all.
They want to explore their sexuality. Then you got the bras that do it for money. Shout out to Craig. Anyway, man, I've been here long enough, man. I've been over here for 2 hours, man, spitting some game. I don't know, man. If I
Okay, so the game that he so-called was spitting, saying that black men did not pimp black women. Basically, black women were out here prostituting themselves because they have such a sexual appetite that they wanted to try things. So in order to try things sexually, they had to go to a street corner and become a fucking prostitute to do that. And the men were just in the house living off the money. Just that statement alone is utter bullshit. That's one, because it's documented, the pimping history. That's one. Two, okay, his dumb ass just literally said that black men were living off black women who were out here being sex workers. Like, she was paying the rent, she was buying the food, the man was benefiting off of it. He had his feet underneath the table eating her food, he's sleeping in her bed. This dusty, worthless, unemployed POS is literally living off of a black woman, if we want to go with his logic. But I'll continue.
I'll come up, if something exciting pops up, man, we'll come back later on with a call-in show, man. But I'm gonna be working, man. Like I said, man, I've been recording content for my forced to say something about it, bro. Because it be niggas calling out other individuals, but they be hanging out with niggas who are just as guilty. Too, man. I will tell y'all this, man. The notifications on the Cash App been screwed up. So if I've been calling out the Cash Apps a little late, man, I got a little technical glitch with these Cash Apps, man.
There's no issue with Cash App. The issue is these ninjas don't have two nickels to hit the Cash App with. All he's seeing is $1 and $2 Cash Apps.
and they've been coming in. The notifications been coming in late. Sitting on panels gossiping, and nah, my nigga, if we gonna call out shit, we gotta call out everything, man. We can't be selective with this outrage. That's what black women do. Very few, man, but you gotta respect the ones that are. And this is why, listen, bro, why you think I never joined no crews, man? I can't agree with shit that a lot of people are doing. I'm cool with a lot of guys that I disagree with. But I'm not sitting on panels using niggas to build my brand. I'm not gonna do that, bro. If I don't agree with niggas, you're not gonna see me sitting on panels gossiping. And nah, my nigga, if we gonna call out shit, we gotta call out everything, man. We can't be selective with this outrage. That's what black women do. See, black women get to practice freedom of speech while flagging us for our freedom of speech over here in the manosphere. That's what's going on. You got people that flag us for freedom of speech while they practice freedom of speech on their channels. The hypocrisy. So all I'm saying is this, man, you know, when you get like, you know, when you have, like, let's get to this thing real quick. I wanted to speak on this. You know, like when they say, oh, well, black men don't value family. That's not true. You know what I mean? There's a reason, right? Most of the time, if you see a black man saying he don't want to get married, it has a lot to do with the law. It has a lot to do with the things that black men lose in marriage, that men in general lose in marriage, not just black men, right? So it's not like these brothers woke up yesterday and said, I don't want to get married just for the sake of saying it, right? When you look at the type of females that we have in today's society, these women spend too much time playing with their electronic gadgets, man. And that right there is going to make men hold back that alone right there is going to make men hold back from doing things for them, right? Let me give you guys a quick little story, right? I was dealing with this chick, right? Let me tell y'all something. I was dealing with this one chick, right? Well, I was dealing with two chicks at the time, right? This was some years back. And I would have dinner with both of them, right? But we was having dinner at my place, though, right? We was having dinner at my place. What I've noticed is one chick, when she would make me food, she would always bring me napkins and something to drink. This other chick, she would make me food, right? But she would never have no napkins and nothing to drink with it. So the chick that made me food, that brought me napkins and a drink every time she brought my meal, I did more for her on purpose. And when the female who didn't bring me napkins and a drink with the food, when she asked me why I didn't do certain things for her, I told her it was you lack etiquette. You don't know how to cater to a man the right way. See, I know then I told her about another female I got. I had to break her heart just to bring her down to reality. I said, you know why I don't do shit for you and I do more for this chick? Every time this chick brings me food, she brings me napkins and something to drink every time. You just bring the plate and walk off. You're selfish. I need a female that's more attentive. I need a female that knows what it takes. I need a female that got what it takes to cater to me the way that I want to be catered to as a man. You failed in that area. So I have to let her know that woman right there brings me fucking something to drink and napkins every time she brings food. You just bring the plate and walk off. You don't consider the fact that I might want something to drink. You don't consider the fact that I want some hot sauce. You don't consider the fact that I want some steak sauce with my chicken and steak. Not only does this woman bring me something to drink and napkins, she said, hey, do you want, hot sauce? She considers what I want before she walks off. The other chick would just bring the plate and walk off. She won't consider nothing else. And I dropped her because of that. I got rid of her because of that. Now you might say, well, damn, man, that's a small thing. Small gestures speak volumes, man. Shout out to Freeze, my nigga. Because I remember Freeze saying that, and you know, saying we knew that. But for somebody to say that, to word it like that, you got to give props to Freeze for that one right there. Small gesture speaks volumes, my nigga. So I got rid of her. I fired her for that. That little thing right there got her fired. You see what I'm saying? You might say it's a small thing, but no, it is a major thing. A female sitting around all day playing with electronic devices, at some point, you're going to get to the point to where you're going to say, this is an airhead.
Okay, I had to pause that. I am so sorry, but I'm just sitting here listening to it again. It is hilarious. It had me rolling on the floor. The fact that one woman did not bring him napkins and a drink. So everything in this fake ass relationship was because she wouldn't bring him napkins and a fucking drink in his sippy cup. Are you serious? Does not sound like a grown ass man. This sounds like a fucking child. A child is willing to run and go get their drink, but a woman, this fake ass fantasy woman, we're gonna pretend like it's real. This woman did not bring him napkins and a cup. Is just, that did it. That was it. That was the last straw. That was the worst thing she could have ever done. She's fired. She's fucking fired. Bring in Donald Trump.
Get that son of a bitch off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired.
She's fired. Now he's going to go into this whole spiel.
I can't see this being my main woman. I can't see this being my wife. She's a dummy. She brings me napkins and something to drink every time. You just bring the plate and walk off. You're selfish. You see what I'm saying? You might say it's a small thing, but no, it is a major thing. A female sitting around all day playing with electronic devices.
Now, the next thing that he's going to be talking about is electronic devices, you know, like vibrators and women's sex toys, right? This has got him heated. If you remember, I did a video on Nick Cannon and how he felt less than, or he felt intimidated by sex toys because I think he told a story about finding one. He said he wants to please a woman, he doesn't like it. Here's someone else who's, you know, a simp and saying he doesn't, women are playing with sex toys, and he's literally intimidated by a sex toy because him and his dusty followers cannot please a woman. They don't know how. So now a sex toy is their competition.
Some point, you're going to get to the point to where you're going to say, this is an airhead. I can't see this being my main woman. I can't see this being my wife. She's a dummy. All you women spending too much time on these electronic devices, your man is getting ready to leave you for that shit. I promise you. All you females that spend all damn day playing in these electronic devices instead of doing something productive that's gonna help your relationship, you're gonna get fired sooner than you think. Keep playing, keep testing the waters if you think I'm bullshitting. True Alpha MD, what's going on, bro? So the small things that a woman does matters.
Now, before he ends this live, he's talking about he's trying to give women advice. There's no women in his chat to give advice to. No woman is coming over here listening to him. And there's this one person that pretends to be a woman. You know that's a man. Probably his lover. But I'll go ahead and end it right here. Let me know what you think about this dusty rhetoric. And what do you think about the meltdown with not getting napkins and a drink with his food? And if you even fucking believe that. Yeah, go ahead, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.